Hey, I'm CRAIGO, a finance business partner for one of the world's largest food and beverage brands. I've just got back from the nursery run, and today I've got an extremely varied day in store. So I thought it would be valuable to take you on that journey. We're gonna go and grab a coffee, head upstairs, write out the to-do list, and then that's gonna form the basis of today's video. If you are in the accounting profession as a trainee or as a fully qualified member, then I can assure you this is a video that you won't want to miss. Let's get it. My first call this morning is with one of our sales colleagues. We've got two particular topics this morning that we need to run through. We've got half an hour for each. The first one is our forecast, and then following our forecast call, we've got an initial session together to get the ball rolling in terms of our contractual negotiation that we will be having for this year. We're currently reviewing our forecast for H1, checking that we've got the right promotions built into our forecast so that we're reporting a sensible P&L up to the top level in the organization. I'm hoping there's not too many changes since last month when we locked that forecast, but if there is any new news or any performance in the market which is going to change our assumptions within our forecast, then ultimately this is the time that we change that. It's obviously the start of the new year, so the new contracts need to come in place. They're kept on an annual basis, and therefore we're going to align on what steps need to be taken. My job will be to model up a bottom-up P&L by SKU, by month, for our aspirational performance that we will then look to negotiate terms on with our customer. So we've just had our first call of the day. We're going to jump on to the next call of the day, which is a more unique activity. We are looking to revamp the reporting hierarchy. And the reason for this is our hierarchy currently doesn't give us the data in the view that we would like to see that data. So what I'm essentially doing is looking at the background mapping so that we can present our data, our forecast, and our actual results in a way that will align to the way that we look at the business from a sales point of view. So I've got a call on that this morning right now to kind of get stuck into that and get that ball moving on that project as well. So looking forward to seeing what progress I can make there. That was a great call this morning. We've got the actions laid out and to get that implemented within the next few weeks. Now we're jumping onto a call with our other sales colleague for our biggest customer. We've got a sales kickoff meeting with the customer tomorrow. We'll be running through plans for the year ahead. I've been working hard over the last few weeks on preparing our bottom-up P&L and modeling for that. We're just going to align on what that model is spitting out, check we're both happy with the numbers. If there's any minor tweaks that need to be made, then we will tweak those together. Then this afternoon, we'll be looking to put these financials on the PowerPoint slide so that sales can present them to the customer tomorrow morning. Morning done. As every day, I love to get outside, and today is no different. Usually I go for a run, gym, but today I'm going to go for a walk because I've exercised for 2 days in a row. So let's go outside, get some fresh air. Honestly, this is the most important hour of my day, fueling from lunch and getting out and doing some exercise. I do find that if I can't get out for a lunchtime walk, then I do get extremely brain dead in the afternoon. And likewise, if I don't have a good lunch, I simply won't be energized for the afternoon ahead. Pretty standard in the workplace. My 1 o'clock meeting has been cancelled, but that's great because it gives me an hour to focus on getting the figures from my customer P&L modeling into the deck ahead of the customer meeting tomorrow so that we can align on contractual terms and investment for the year ahead. This comes across two main KPIs. The first of those is RSV, which stands for retail sales value. So the absolute amount that the customer was able to sell our products for. And the second KPI is their profit margin. And this is calculated as the RSV value plus the investment that we make into the customer less the cost of goods to them. My next activity this afternoon is to do some promo modeling. So just for context, you'll see when you go into shops that there will be promotions that run in store. So you might buy something for £5 one week, get it on promotion the next week, and it's £4 the week after. And essentially, in order to run that promotion in store, it requires a level of investment into the customer in order to run that activity. So I've had a proposal come through to me from one of my sales colleagues. Therefore, now it's my role to evaluate that opportunity, whether the investment will pay a suitable ROI, and from there decide whether or not we will go ahead and run the requested promotional activity in store with the customer. And this is one of my favorite parts of the role, as it kind of gives me the real decision making and also allows me to have an impact on what we see in the stores with our customers. My last big task of the day is for me to share our projected monthly performance with my manager. As you know, at period end, there is a roll up of results and ahead of period close, so that the leaders of the business can understand where they expect us to land. We're required to do a bit of analysis to understand A, what our trading performance looks like, B, we need to review our accruals and see if we've got any releases, and then C, we need to recognise any potential overspends above and beyond the accruals that we are holding with our financial statements, and roll that up into one summary for my manager so that she is aligned to what we can expect this month in terms of our performance. So I'm just going to go through various files that we have internally to make us aware of impacts that we've got on our P&L and balance sheet this period, and also through the trading performance based on calls from our sales team to understand where I'm going to expect us to land this period. It's the end of the day, 4 o'clock's come around, and it's time for me just to catch up with any emails that I may have missed or not had time for during the day. And just like that, it's time to shut the laptop down and enjoy the evening ahead. Goodbye.